quite worried about her.
Well, I'm not.
You've seen the state she was in, and she's cracking up before your very eyes, Mark.
That's just Mum.
Well, I've never seen her like that.
Well, I have. Plenty of times.
Martin! Catch many thieves, did you?
Did she ring again?
No, she didn't. And while you and Willie were out playing Boy Scouts, your son was running amok round Walford.
Mark?
No, Martin.
What you going to do now?
I should never have hit him.
Oh, I know what he can be like.
I should have just ignored him.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah, but I could have. If I hadn't drunk so much. People kept buying me drinks.
Nigel, it happened, right? What's the point in thinking what could have or should have happened?
I'll lose her. It's going to be all my own fault.
What do you think?
Oh, it's brilliant, love.
Know what it's meant to be?
Titanic.
No way! It's Buckingham Palace. The Titanic.
Marvellous kids, eh? You go away for one night and they turn into juvenile delinquents.
He was being very naughty. He was playing with matches. He could have burnt the place down. I told him he wasn't to go out trick-or-treating, and what does Martin do? The minute my back's turned, he runs off. I was sick with worry. You can ask Mark and Ruth, they'll tell you. You're not listening to me, are you?
Yes, of course I am, yes, yes, yes. Of course.
Yes, well, he needs a firm hand, and that's your job. That's what fathers are for, isn't it?
Say what you like about Tiffany, but she never punched a customer on the nose, and she was efficient. Last night, the till was full of little bits of paper saying overrun this, overrun that. Took me hours to get the takings to tally up.
What'd you do that for?
I'm trying to talk to you.
I've been listening to everything you've been saying. You've been banging on about Tiffany, how long it took you to cash up last night.
Why did you sack her?
I told you.
You told me nothing. If you hadn't gone and done that, none of that business would have happened last night.
I can't believe you're worried about a little fight in the pub. This is Nigel we're talking about here. Don't you care?
Of course I care. I also care about keeping this place together. We can't have these fights.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah, and if it happens too often, we could end up losing our customers, right?
I don't suppose it ever crossed your mind what I went through worrying about you last night, did it? Well, I'm telling you one thing, young man. You're going to have to pull your socks up because I'm not tolerating this sort of behaviour anymore. Do you understand?
Hi.
Hello.
Listen, you could put one of these in the laundrette, could you?
What's it for?
Well, it's about tonight, the fireworks display down at the recreation ground.
Oh, right.
You'll like it, eh, Martin?
Yeah. Yes, well, I don't think this young man will be going. Not after what he put me through last night.
Oh, you don't mean that, Paul.
Oh, yes, I do.
There's something really wrong with Pauline.
Eh?
Well, she says that Martin can't go to the fireworks because of what happened last night, and she really means it.
Are you sure you want to take it in?
Yeah.
What are you going to do instead?
Oh. Find out about jobs, sit here and worry, the usual.
Well, you know, you don't have to. Why don't you come back to the pub with me? I mean, lightning doesn't strike in the same place twice, does it?
There's another reason, Grant.
Go on.
Well, see, working in a pub... Look, I'm not being rude. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but when I go to court, it's probably best if I'm not doing something connected with alcohol, you know what I mean?
Well, it's there for you if you change your mind.
I don't know where you put it all.
Got a fast metabolism, innit?
Yeah, burn it all off at night, didn't you?
Yeah, right.
Have you seen this shirt? 350 quid.
I mean, what sort of people have got that money?
Rich people.
Yeah, well, one day I am going to be rich people. Oh, look, the garage hand wants serving.
Oh, sure.
Enjoy yourself last night, did you?
Yeah, we had a great time, didn't we, Tiff?
Yeah, we certainly did.
So, what do you want, tea, bacon sandwich?
Yeah, twice for me and Phil.
Rich on the inside and the outside. Lovely.
So where'd you go?
Bagley's.
Oh, that was quite good.
Yeah, it is. I've always wanted to go there.
Well, I would have taken you.
Would you?
Well, of course I would have.
I don't think so, Ricky.
All right, well, we can go some other time, eh? Just the two of us.
I said I don't think so. I don't go out with married men.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, sorry ain't enough.
I've lost everything. One moment of stupidity and I've lost everything.
Not necessarily.
How's it going to sound in court? How's it going to look when Liam walks in with a black eye or something?
Well, he can't be pressing charges, can he? Well, the old Bill had been rounded by now if he was.
Well, even if he doesn't, it's bound to come up at a hearing. Liam's not a fool.
Well, have you talked to your brief?
No.
Well, why not?
Haven't had the nerve. I know what he'll say.
Look, he's there to get you out of bad situations.
Yeah? How?
Well, I don't know, do I? I didn't spend years studying law. But that's what he's there for. Look, if you punch someone in the face, he's there to prove legally that you didn't. Or if you did, that you had a right to.
You reckon?
Of course. Now pick up that phone and tell him he's got to see you straight away.
No, he's got to learn. If he does something wrong, then there are consequences.
Mum, he's 10 years old.
Look, my mind's made up. I'm not making the same mistakes with Martin as I did with you and Michelle.
What are you trying to say?
Well, look what you two put me through.
Oh, I see. Rake up the pastime, is it?
Well, you may have forgotten it, but I certainly haven't. I remember it only too well. You get involved in drugs, then you disappear into thin air, and then you go and get yourself locked up.
That was years ago.
Yes, but it did happen. I went through hell.
And it was all my fault. Yeah. Don't feel you have to go on, Mum.
Yes, well, I'm not having Martin go the same way.
No? You're doing exactly the right thing to make Martin kick out against you. Just like he did with Shell, just like he did with me.
Oh, this is rubbish. I'm not listening.
Oh, come on, Mum, you know what I'm trying to say. Just don't be too hard on the boy, that's all. You're going to drive him away too, you know that.
Oi!
Sorry, mate.
Hey, you all right? Do you need a step on you? You'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
Good listener, is he?
Oh, yeah, you know how it is.
Any luck?
No, all that's happened to Ellard is somebody's nearly stepped on him. Do you fancy going for a walk?
Okay. Go on, Mum, just go. I'll be all right. Grant will be back soon.
I can't leave you on your own. Don't be ridiculous. Sam,
What?
do you know why he sacked Tiffany?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You do, don't you? Well, come on, tell me.
I can't, Mum.
What do you mean you can't? What's that supposed to mean? Yes, and about time too. Where have you been?
I told you, been to Nigel's.
And?
And he ain't coming back.
Terrific. That leaves just the two of you. I'm going out. It's my morning off.
Yeah, Mum, you can't leave.
I can. And if we're short-staffed, you know whose fault it is.
Be reasonable, will you?
When you are, I will be.
What do you mean?
Easy. Go and find Tiffany.
What?
Apologise to her and ask her to come back.
You must be joking.
So, you're looking forward to Guy Fawkes night?
I don't know if I can be bothered standing around freezing while people run about with sparklers, you know?
Well, Stephen's really looking forward to it. So am I, actually.
All right, love.
Hello.
Keep this afternoon free, won't you?
Why?
Well, we're going somewhere.
Where?
We'll find out when we get there.
Don't ask me. How exciting. A surprise.
Yeah. He and Cam are really sweet sometimes.
You what?
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones if you will.
No. You mean you've got a pub full of punters all clamouring for the bar, and I'm the nearest person you can think of to help you out?
There is that too.
You know what? This might be funny if it wasn't so insulting. Maybe I found something better to do.
If you had, you wouldn't be in here, would you?
Do you know what? I don't think that charm school did a very good job on you, did it, Grant? Oh, look. My stars. Let's see what they say. All right. What's in it for me?
This wasn't my idea, you know that.
No, I should think it was your mum's.
Tiff, you better get a move on if you're going to get to that interview, you know.
Oh, yeah.
What interview?
A real job with real wages.
All right. How much?
Oh, Grant. I thought you'd never ask.
Come on, Ian, just tell me, where are we going?
Told you, it's a surprise.
I know, we're going to the airport. You booked a holiday in the Caribbean.
No, not this time.
You're taking me out for a late lunch.
Well, it's got something to do with food. Go on, keep guessing.
Put it this way, he wasn't too optimistic.
But he still reckons you're in with a chance, doesn't he?
He said he'd do what he could, but I don't think so. I've got to pick up Claire from school in a couple of hours. She'll be really looking forward to going to this bonfire party. I've got to act like everything's okay.
But didn't you tell her about last night?
No.
Well, you're going to have to tell her sometime.
I know.
Look, Nigel, if there's anything I can do... Now, I know you don't want to work behind the bar, but I can always use a pot man. It'll earn you some extra cash.
Yeah, cheers, but not right now, eh? That's it.
Oh, Nigel. Bad news. Nigel's brief isn't too hopeful.
Poor Nigel.
We should have got rid of Liam when we had the chance.
When did this arrive? This morning. What do you reckon?
Bonfire night, eh? Might check it out.
Why?
I like fireworks. Thought you did too.
It'd be full of badly behaved brats running about annoying you.
Well, I might go anyway.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you like fires, don't you? Must be something I picked up off of you. Oh, I'll come with you.
Yeah, you better check that out with Mum first.
No, she swaned off this morning, left me in stuck.
Same postcards, same postmarks, same message. I'm worried. I won't pretend I'm not. Yeah, and that's exactly what these developers want. You hear such terrible stories about what these big companies do to people that oppose them. Yeah, they can be absolutely ruthless, but we're not gonna let them intimidate us, are we? Are we?
Another good look. Again, I like what I saw, and that was it. Why not? I said to myself, why not?
Yeah, why not?
I think that yard's going to suit me down to the ground.
Good for you, Ted. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, usual G&T, please.
Do you think the kids are settling round here?
Yeah, they're bound to, aren't they? Who'd have thought we'd be sitting here like this, eh? Up against a company the size of Cranwell's. Yeah. Unbelievable, isn't it? David and Goliath.
You're not going to let Martin go at the firework display?
That's right.
Pauline, don't take this the wrong way, but aren't you being a bit hard?
He's got to learn.
Well, you met my dad, didn't you? And that's the sort of thing he used to say.
Well, it didn't do you any harm, did it?
Pauline, I survived in spite of my family, not because of them. I just thought I'd try and persuade you to change your mind.
Look, I'm getting fed up with this. I'm Martin's mother, he's my child, and I will bring him up how I think best.
You don't own him, you know. He's a person in his own right.
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't come round here, Ruth, giving me your trendy ideas on bringing up children. I'm sick of people telling what I should and what I shouldn't do. You don't even know what you're talking about. You haven't got any children of your own.
Well, we decided against it. I might as well tell you, since we're on the subject. We were thinking of having a baby, but, well, we decided it just wasn't for us.
Ian, why are we stopping at the new chip shop? I thought you had some sort of surprise for me.
Yeah, I have. Come on, love. I've got something to show you.
Ian, what are we doing?
Look. What do you think?
Is this it? Is this your idea of a surprise?
Don't you like it? Now, Cindy, what's the matter?
Well, it would have been very hard on you, Ruth. But it wouldn't have been fair to a child either. Not when Mark, you know, gets ill.
Well, that wasn't the only reason we decided against it. We decided it just wasn't for us. That there's an awful lot more to life than just being parents.
Well, then why did you go and find out about the treatment and everything?
Well, I think we had to. I think that's what finally clarified things for us. We kept asking ourselves why we were doing it and if this is what we really wanted.
Everyone wants children.
Everyone thinks that's what they ought to want, Pauline.
I always wanted children.
Yeah, and that's fine, but we don't. All we want is one another.
Well, you got that already.
Exactly, and we're happy with that. Same as you're happy with your situation.
Except that I'm not. No, you're right. They only break your heart. I've got one in America, one with... All I've got left is Martin.
All kids grow up and leave you one way or the other. You just can't build your whole life around them. Because it's not fair to them. Or to yourself.
Hi, Robbie. Hi, Willard.
Hey, Claire, how would you like one of Willow's puppies when they're born?
Oh, can I?
Well, we'll have to talk about that. Come on.
I look after it, honestly. Mum said that she'd always end up doing the work. But that was when I was younger.
Claire, this isn't a good time.
When is?
Well, that's sort of what I want to talk to you about. You see, right now, it's impossible to make plans and,
What do you think my teacher said about this? Oh, she said it looked like you sat on it.
Claire, I've got to talk to you about something.
Sonia! You head out today as well. Yeah. Excited for the bonfire tonight? That's a good idea. Can I put some in the bonfire, Nigel? Miss said mine was a total dog's breakfast. Well, that's what my teacher said about mine.
I thought you'd be pleased.
I am, Ian, really I am.
Really? You did a pretty good job of hiding the fact, didn't you?
I just thought you were taking me somewhere.
Oh, you just don't get it, do you? I mean, everything I do, I mean, the business, the hours I work, it's all for you and the kids. I mean, that's what drives me on, nothing else.
I know, Ian, and I'm sorry.
Right, so maybe I handled it badly, but I just thought you'd be pleased.
I am pleased, Ian. Really, I am.
All the hard work. And you know the reason for it? It's an investment in the future. I mean, not just our future, but for the kids. I mean, the reason I work all the hours God sends is so that they don't have to. So that in 20 years' time...
Oh, for heaven's sake, Ian! In 20 years' time, in the future, you just hear yourself.
But what's wrong with making plans for the future?
You're all about living in the present for a change. Why does everything good in life have to be put off till years from now?
Because if you want to build something up, you have to make sacrifices in the short term.
For what? A bit of fun for when we're too old and tired to enjoy it. You can't make plans in this life, Ian.
I'm sorry, Cindy, but I've got to disagree with it. I think you have to make plans.
There's no point. Things happen, Ian. They come along out of the blue and everything changes. Or hadn't you noticed that?
Have you asked her yet, Dad?
Pauline? Yeah? Martin can go to the bonfire tonight, can't he? He's afraid that you won't allow him to. Now, I know you're angry with him, and quite rightly so, but he's promised to be on his best behaviour tonight, haven't you, son?
Yes.
Yeah, all right then. Go ahead.
You go and get something warm on. You leave the dishes, I'll see to those. Go and get ready.
No, Arthur. You take him on your own. I don't really feel like it.
Oh, but Ruth would be hurt. She's put a lot of effort into organising this, you know.
Yes, I know, but well, what if Michelle rings?
She can ring again.
Yeah, but...
Oh, go on, get your coat on.
No, Arthur, really. I honestly, I don't think so.
You ready yet, Dad?
Yeah, I'm ready, son. Now, come on, love. Get your coat on. You'll enjoy it once you get there.
Come on, kids, sort it out for me. Hey!
Stephen, don't go past the barrier.
He won't. He's quite a sensible kid, you know.
No, well, he can't get it from your side of the family, can he?
We want chips! We want
Later.
chips! We want chips! We
I
want
told you
chips!
later.
There's a man selling cokes over there. Can we go and get some?
Look, this is absolutely your lot. Not a penny more do you get from me, right?
Thanks.
Kids, eh? I tell you next time I'm going to take them to the opera. Cheaper.
Hey, look. See what your big brother's doing? Have you ever seen such a big caffeine wheel? You wait till that gets going.
Hi.
Oh, hello, love.
Where's Pauline?
Oh, she stayed at home, in case Shell rings. But I think she's a bit tired, really.
I better go.
I hope the Vic's packed tonight. It's about time and Tiffany did some work. You want to grow up a bit. Why?
So she takes it out on the rest of us. Great. Look, I've lived with it for years. You haven't.
I think she's really sorry.
Well, let her come and tell me that.
I think that's why she's not here tonight. She feels really ashamed of herself.
Mum, I doubt it.
No, I'm telling you, she is. I saw her earlier. We had a really good chat, and I told her about, well, us, when we were trying for a baby. Go and see her, Mark. Life's too short for this sort of thing.
Enjoying yourself, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, look. Go and get yourself sweets or a hamburger or something.
Bribed them to go away, did you?
Nah, you know me, I like kids.
Since when? Here, watch it, you little sods.
I love fireworks.
Yeah, me too.
Why don't they have them on bonfire night? There's a Portuguese girl in my class. Her family have them on New Year too.
You can have them whenever you want.
Say I ever got married. Can I have them on my wedding day?
Why not?
Can we have them on New Year this year too?
We'll see.
Mum? Ruth and I wonder why you hadn't come.
Well, I didn't really feel like... Well, I thought Michelle might phone again.
Programme any good? Come on, Mum. We all want you down there with us. I'm sorry about earlier.
It was my fault.
Well, it was both of us.
Mark,
Hmm?
do you really not mind about not having children?
Not anymore.
You know what you said to me earlier about being so strict with Martin that I'd drive him away?
Oh, I was angry, Mum. I didn't
No.
mean that.
Do you think I drove Michelle away?
No, of course you didn't.
It's just there was something odd about the way she left. So there was something wrong. Is there anything I don't know about?
No, nothing. She needed a change. She wanted her life to be different. And sometimes the best way to do that is go somewhere new. She'll ring back.
I suppose I haven't got used to the fact that she's really gone. Thanks.
Yeah, I know, Mum. It's not easy, is it? Still, there's a little boy down at that bonfire who'd be having an even better time if his mum was there. Come on.
Maybe you should have shut up for the night, Piggy.
Rubbish. They'll all be in later, you'll see.
Grant had the right idea, didn't he? Yeah, where is he? Over the road watching the fireworks. Really? Can I ask you something, Tiff? Yeah. Well, go on. Why didn't you tell me about you and Grant? Well, I forgot. You forgot? Well, yeah, you do sometimes, don't you? I thought maybe it was because you thought I'd be upset. Well, yeah, that too, but, you never can tell with your family, Sam. I don't care what he does. It's him and Phil that gets everywhere with me, not the other way round. Yeah, I'd noticed. See what they done with me and David Wicks? That was nothing compared to me and Ricky. Really? Oh, they were unbelievable. Mind you, we were only kids. Yeah, but I mean, you were in love, weren't you? Yeah, right. I mean, like Romeo and Juliet, that sort of thing. Oh, we eloped. Did ya? Oh, we had to. Oh, that's so romantic. If we hadn't run away to Scotland, they'd have broke both of Ricky's legs. As it was, they followed us up there. How awful. Yeah, but I mean, you and Ricky must have been really, really in love to do something like that. Well, I mean, that's real love, isn't it? Not like what you had with David Wicks. Hey? Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, Stephen's really enjoyed himself this evening.
Good.
Ian, I'm sorry about earlier. I've just been in a funny mood all day. Then I realised what it was.
It's not the famous PMT again, is it?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Well, I did wonder.
Where's Ricky tonight? Don't tell me, what's he done?
Nothing. It's more what he ain't done.
He's here.
Hello, Martin. What have I done wrong now?
You've embarrassed him in front of his mates.
Oh, no, of course he's grown up now, isn't he? Not our baby anymore. Oh, look. Oh!
Yeah, you're quite sure you've seen enough. Yeah, I'm bored. Fancy a drink?
Sweets, hot dogs, chips, cans of drinks. I spent a tenner just getting over here. What's up?
Liam. I've just seen Liam over there.
Nah, mate. No one there. Nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, he ain't there. Oh, yeah. I saw what happened the other night.
Claire. Where's Claire? I knew it was Liam. He's taken her away from me.
Look,
Where's Claire?
Calm down, Knight. She's over there with my lot.
I better take her home. It's getting a bit cold. Been looking for you all over the place.
Have you?
You're still not speaking to me?
Thought you was avoiding me.
Looks like I've missed all the best fireworks.
Yeah, it's nearly over now.
Well, can I make a date with you, for next year? Same time, same place.
I mean, you didn't know either?
No, I didn't. I didn't know such a thing was possible.
It's terrible, isn't it? Two of them going through all that and all on their own.
They weren't there at each other, and they are adults.
Yeah.
Sad, though. Very, very sad.
I wish they hadn't come to that decision, but like you say, they've got each other and they're happy. So, no more grandchildren for you and me, eh, Arthur? Not for a long while, anyway. Don't look like that. It's not the end of the world.
Listen to that. That's the one bad thing about bonfire night. Animals get scared.
Oh, I was saving that one till last.
Sonny told me that Weller got such a fright when they let off a banger outside that he weed all over the floor.
You mean, well, I've got the blame.
Can I get a dog or a cat? A guinea pig?
Claire, I've got to talk to you. don't think you and I can make any plans right now.
Why not?
Well, because of the court business, because we don't really know what's going to happen.
I'm going to stay here, aren't I?
Well, we won't know that until the court's ruled. You see, they're the ones who've got to decide what they think's best for you.
OK, but then can I get a dog or a cat? One of Willard's
Claire.
puppies, please.
It's just possible. They might decide that you'd be better off staying with Liam.
But why?
Because he's your father.
Yeah, but I haven't lived with him for years.
And because I'm a bloke on my own, whereas he's got Caroline, and they might think it's a good idea for you to have some sort of mum.
She's not my mum.
I know. But also, I haven't got a proper job and...
Yeah, but you're going to get one soon, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I hope so.
The court won't send me away just because you've lost your job, will they?
No, but... You see, there's other reasons why they just might. You see, the other night... Oh, come on, sweetheart, don't look at me like that.
What are the reasons?
Well...
I'm not going. I won't. They can't make me. I don't want to go there, Nigel.
I don't want you to go there either.
Then tell them that.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry, I'll do my best.
I can still go and visit Dad. Easy. That way everyone will be happy.
You're probably right.
Don't worry, Nigel. Cheer up. We're going to have such good times together, you and me.
Next on Drama, we're back in Albert Square with more classic Eastenders.